Hello, everybody. It's my turn, along with my friend Tom Shanklin of Wales, Lord Shanklin of Wales, to bring to you this rerun of the 2003 Rugby World Cup Classic between England and Wales, delivered by DHL. Tommy, how you doing?
I thought I just saw you there, mate. Having a bite of a pie. Was that you in the crowd or not?
No, I was watching this on TV because Clive Woodward rested me for this World Cup because he knew it was going to be really tiring. So he let me relax for this one. You were there, weren't you?
Yeah, had a slight tickly cough morning of the game, so they said, Shanks,
Yeah.
have a rest today. We'll save you for the semi. We'll save you for France. You've got a good record against France. This should be a walk in the park for us.
Yeah, and it did look like you might win for a while. Of course, it was never realistically going to happen. But Clive, yeah, it's a funny one before the World Cup. Clive often talks about how difficult it was to ring, certain players. I think Graham Rowntree was a particularly difficult phone call for him in the same position as me. He's never mentioned the phone call he made to me to tell me I wasn't going. There technically wasn't a phone call because I wasn't really in consideration, but I was very, very badly injured / fully fit, watched this game on TV and then played for Bath about 3 hours later.
Saving you for 4 years' time, weren't they?
Yeah, they saved me for 2007. They ended up resting me for that one as well, and 2011, and 99. But it's one of those things, it's very, very political, isn't it? You know that. Think about what you did to get to 70 caps.
You must feel immensely proud watching this game now and seeing some of your best mates out there. Big Lol, Jono, Greens, skinny kid from Blackburn, Billy Wiz.
More bitter, really. Really pleased for the guys that they won it, but it would have changed my life more than it changed theirs. I'm just a normal kid from Maidstone, having a go. And my dad played tight head, I played loose head. You've always said it. It would have been it would have changed my life.
You're an ordinary kid that lives in a listed building from Maidstone, Kent. So
I'm an ordinary kid who lives in a Grade 1 listed 9-bedroom house in a World Heritage City. I'm normal. Right, minute silence. This was some respect. Is that you?
He's aged badly.
Hanging bloke.
He's aged so badly.
The best thing that happened in this match was Bindle put in the worst kick ever put in a game of professional rugby union.
Yeah, let's not spoil it. He got dropped. He got dropped for the semi-final to the bench. But this was a massive game for Wales, right? Because Wales had come off the back of an incredible performance against New Zealand the week before, which I played in. It's sort of the rejuvenation of Welsh rugby, and we had New Zealand scared for a little bit. So Wales coming to this with a few changes, but pretty confident.
Was it like they put out the second team against New Zealand because they were never going to win that? You actually did better than everyone thought, but they still dropped you for this game.
Well, Shane Williams was a big call because he essentially came as a third scrum half in the Welsh team that could play on the wing, and he had an unbelievable game against New Zealand. Yeah, unreal. Never really selected by Steve Hansen in the starting 15, and this kick-started his career, the game prior to that, and obviously this, and never looked back since. John Thomas played number 8, had a stormer against New Zealand, selected for this game. That meant Martin Williams had to go onto the bench, and who drops Nugget? Not many people.
Well, the same bloke who dropped Shanklin.
I had a cough, mate, I told you.
Oh, yeah.
Member of
I'm not having those jackets, boy. I'm not having those jackets. Look at those. Oh, Clue. Kerry Sweeney's head doesn't look as big. When he was a pro, Kerry Sweeney's head looked a normal size.
Fish Lips, Dav Jones. We had some nicknames, mind. Mellon. Sid. Wildebeest. Grub. Boise. Alfie. There he is, fish lips again.
I like wildebeest.
Couple of the boys had Bomb. He's got that soul glow. I don't know why, but a couple of the boys put a little bit of red. A couple of the boys put a little bit of red dye in their hair for this game. I can't remember the reason. I had a little bit in my strawberry blonde locks.
Yeah, you had it all over your whole body, your back, under your arms.
But I remember
It's the start of a new era for Welsh rugby, they say.
Yeah, it was. Promise you, mate. The week before as well. But I remember turning up to the stadium, and it was. I don't know if you've been there. The Suncorp in Brisbane. What a good-looking stadium it is. Up there with one of the best. You walk out, and it's just everything's symmetrical. It's huge. Great surface. What a place to play or watch.
Yeah,
in my case.
No, I toured there in 2004 as well with England. Year after this, and I was injured for that, so I watched from the sidelines, and we actually had lager in our Lucozade bottles. It's a good day. It's a good day.
There he is, the man that stole your career.
Well, yeah, I think. Yeah, he did more than that. He kind of deserved his spot, I'd say, Jace. Just about.
He did all right, didn't he?
Yeah, he went all right in the end. He went all right then. There he is. Willie the Wiz, Billy the Wiz, Killy the Wiz. What do they call him? Oh no, that's Jason Robinson. He's your Jason Robinson.
Nicknamed himself the River. Not sure why.
Poker addiction.
So we're just waiting now for.
Quite possibly. But it was a mix and match team. This team hadn't played together before. It was a lot of form players. You know, played themselves into this semi-final from the week before against New Zealand. And when you're playing a team like England, you know, who were playing well, you've got to do something different. You've got to take them by surprise.
What, by dropping the ball from the kickoff?
Yeston Harris, remember him?
Yeah, league legend.
It's a shame, really, because after this, he sort of ends up finishing rugby union, and it's just when he gets to grips with it, really.
Yeah. Did you think he was really good by the end?
Yeah, took him a while, I think, but you've seen what he's like in rugby league, how creative he is. You know, they found his position eventually. They tried him at 10. You know, he was a 12 for sure.
That line out was way off. England won it, but it was way off target, that. Oh, brilliant from Dorse. That is brilliant. So sharp.
You're not going to take away from Gareth Cooper, though, are you?
No.
Quickly to Vickery. This is Tyndall.
What a clear out from Vicks. Battered sharp then.
And now Thompson, this massive England hooker, just 15 metres out.
Great drive for the English forwards.
Delalio.
Oh, that's a good carry through Robin McBride, that.
Wales' strongest man.
Yeah.
Almost looking through.
That'd be a red card now.
Yeah, I wonder how many yellows and reds we're going to see during this game. But this was also, we talk about Shane Williams, the rejuvenation of him. It was the first game that Gareth Thomas started at 15 as well. You know, he finished his career really at 15 for Wales. He came off the bench and played 15 against New Zealand, played really well. So again, played again.
Mark Jones would have got a red card for that now, wouldn't he?
At 15, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to see a lot of those, I think.
A lot of the seatbelt tackles.
Made the front page of the Western Mail.
Great tan.
That's some good old-fashioned high ones. Good old-fashioned high ones.
He's become an overnight hero.
What's going on with those shirts? It's like a little turtleneck, isn't it? Sort of
it's like a little granddad
semi-turtleneck.
collar, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I didn't go to the World Cup. I wasn't wearing that. Oh, he's missed it. Typical Johnny.
Rattled.
Yeah, doubt it. That's not a good kick, that.
Make sure.
That's good pressure.
Sometimes you get the core flats. Make sure.
Green
slice
seats.
into touch.
Green seats. Rosette fella. There's big wall.
That's the rugby
massive
league.
unit.
That was the rugby league coming out on him. That was the rugby league coming out on Yestin. Just get it into touch.
Yeah. Right, first line out went badly. Look a bit nervous. That's gone badly again. Never straight to Mudos. Steve Thompson. Well, Steve Thompson was a good enough thrower to win the World Cup. So for me, he was a good enough thrower. But massive specimen. Look how quickly these scrums are formed up compared to now. This isn't 100 years ago. This isn't the old days. This is top pros. But scrums were just so much quicker to engage.
Steve Thompson, the only player wearing marigolds.
Yeah. You take the mick out of him if you want. I wouldn't. Oh, great scrum from Vix, that. Ooh.
Taken away by Thomas. Stephen Jones.
That's more like it from the count. Yeah, but he's given it to the best counter-attacking player in the history of the game. And tackled him. Well done.
Good chase, that.
Very good chase. Forward. Ref. JT with the seatbelt. Careful, JT, you cheap shot.
Two wingers in the middle. Stay on your wing, lads.
Look at that seatbelt from JT. He's typical, isn't it? Welsh cheap shots, early doors. Go on, Vix boy. Oh yeah.
Let's see if Williams can get an early touch. This is Taylor.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good tackle. Good offload, that.
That's great play from Wales.
Really good. Ah, Yestin.
Billy Bonfire. Here we go.
What, Yestin?
Good hands, Adam Jones.
Oh, Mudos just did enough. Good hands, Adam Jones. The thing with Bomb then is, it's not just the good hands, it's knowing that he's the wrong person to have the ball and being honest about it and just get it to someone who's moving quicker.
But look how quick it goes through his hands as well. Here we go. Opportunity.
Good. That wasn't Mudos. Oh, he dropped it.
Turn
Johnny
your
just did
hands
enough.
around, Rob Sololi.
Big
Oh,
scrum
good
this though,
tackle,
boy.
that.
Yestin, powerful unit on the loose.
That is an opportunity. A clear opportunity for a try, that one.
I've forgotten the ref's name.
Alain Roland.
Alain Roland.
Steve Thompson.
It's a hell of a hit from Vix, that. Vix piled
Okay.
into that scrum. Ooh.
Do you like Phil Vickery or something? Mentioned him like 10 times.
You're saying he's scrummaging really well so far because Yestin was a really
Oh,
good
right.
scrummager, Thomas.
Just lay off him a bit, all right? Maybe don't mention him
All right.
for 5 seconds.
Oh, Bomb did a good job then.
To pop in there from opposites.
Phil Vickery angled in, but was straight.
Remember playing against Robbie McBride and thinking after the game, he walked past and said hello to me. Yeah, so when I was with Mum and Dad. My mum, as he walked off, said, if there was a horror movie, he could play the main character without any makeup whatsoever. He looked like a character from his own horror movie. Just like, not that he wasn't a good-looking bloke. He's a great-looking bloke. He just looked mean and nasty up close, just horrible. Oof.
Just like a real wedge in the scrum.
And he loved it.
Here we go. Good
Great
offload
offload
inside
that.
there by Mark Taylor. Ah, good tackle.
Fish
as well.
lips.
We used to call him Butch, Rob McBride.
Why?
Just look at him. He's just
Yeah.
everything
He
about
is
him is
very good.
alpha.
Did you see him
Went to
do the
South
funny,
Africa.
the lockdown dance? Did you see that?
Yeah, went to South Africa and we found a dog food that was called Butch. So myself and Dwayne Peel bought like 50 tins. It was nearly all of our match fee. Put outside his room.
How extraordinary. We come to the third line out try by England.
But yeah, you wouldn't want to play a practical joke on him.
No, or any sort of joke. Just let him do what he wants. This is important line out because the first two line outs have gone awry. Safe. Oh, God, he was up flying there, wasn't he, Benny? Not a huge amount of protection on the way down, but he won't care. He made it through. Right peg.
Here we go.
Gareth Thomas is outside.
Mate, Mark Jones was a brilliant player.
Now another chance.
Oh,
And Williams. Has he got the speed?
Go on, Shano. Oh, close, boy.
should have been 14-0 up.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if you can quite claim
Yeah.
that. I thought Mark Jones
That's
did really
good.
well
That's
there.
really good footwork there. Yeah.
Just an arm in the
That's a
face
nice
to make
offload
it
too.
going wide.
There wasn't a huge amount Shano could do there, really.
No, that ball stays in though. That's not far off a try.
Put a lid on Coops.
I know. It's all gone now though.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Adam Jones, the curly-headed tight head prop for Wales on the far side.
Now you've got Jonathan Thomas wearing 8, packing down at 6.
That's good scrummaging, that boy. That's a pressure reliever.
You must stay down with both arms until the
I had to room with Brent Cobain during this tour.
Oh yeah, how's that?
All the names are pulled out of a hat who you're rooming with, because we were sort of basically staying in Canberra in self-contained flats, and well kept in.
Yeah, don't worry about the game. Just tell me what happened with Cobain.
Well, I'm intrigued, mate. And no one wanted to room with him because he walks around the place naked all the time, and they boys stitched me right up. You know,
Yeah, but you don't mind that, do you? A bit of in-room
they
nakedness.
fixed it. They fixed it, so I had to room with him. But we've got on really well.
Well, you're both nude most of the time, so
Jones to rectify that. And
let's have a look at that kick then. Here we go. Best player in the world. Oh,
Sliding through the gap, but Taylor got him on halfway.
always beats one.
Here's Cohen. Trying to get his arms over the defender. Dawson.
Oh,
Oh, that's
another
nice.
half break.
That is nice.
England making steady progress.
This is where they've got to continue to get in behind the Welsh.
Dorse just keeps them ticking, doesn't he? Just keeps them ticking.
That's Dan Luger coming in from the right wing. Moody's out in his position.
I know every scrum half's good at making breaks, but he made a phenomenal amount of breaks around the ruck.
Yeah. Even just those little ones that just mean everyone has to
Yep.
retreat. What's Moodos done there? Moodos piling in.
They are hitting with shoulders. They are offering ample resistance, and that's why Lewis.
Let's have a look at Moodos, number 6.
Jersey 6 for England. He's the one who's pinged in the end. Have a look at
Here we go. Right, Benny Kay takes it in. Decent carry.
There's Lewis Moody went
Coming in from the side.
stealing the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair dues. Fair dues, Tommy. I'll give you that one. Clive's
thing
thinking
with
this
Wales
is not
here is
how
that-
we planned.
No, the thing with Wales as well is that you're not going to be able to take this England pack on physically. So the big emphasis playing on this in this game was just to try and get into the wider channels, try and play with a bit of tempo, keep your width,
Hence going for the back of the line out then, which is your first throw. Hardest throw in the
try and
book.
stretch them.
Coughed it up.
Ooh, that's good offloading.
Ah, he dropped
Should have given
that.
it.
Defence again from Wales.
Ball's gone forward.
I mean, it's a crowd pleaser because it's time for another scrum. But you can tell when a team wants to play wide, and stretch out a big pack, because as soon as they get the opportunity, a line out, they throw straight to the back. But actually, it's the hardest throw to nail because the defence, it's the longest throw. The defence have got the most time to get prepared and get up in the air. So actually, you're almost better off sacrificing a bit of width on the first couple of line outs and getting into a rhythm of winning the ball. Wales finally got a line out, coughed it.
Well, there's been plenty in those.
Steve Hansen was a coach at this time. A lot of people forget that. Did so much in training about sort of reloading in your own space, keeping the width, and you'll see that, I reckon, throughout the game, is that always one person, forward or back, in the wide channels, in that 5 metre line.
That's a feed, typical.
And I'm sure that he's given them a lot tonight.
Glenn McGrath also
It's not great ball out the back, that,
spoke to them for 90
from the back row.
No.
And Robinson inside
Here we go.
who didn't call for the
Here we go.
because he wants to have a go himself. 7 obstruction against Neil.
Oh, no.
Yes. Penalty machine, Moodos.
Oh, no. That was Backy.
Was it
That
Neil
one,
Back?
Backy.
Yeah, how does Neil Back know where Jason Robinson was going?
Yeah, exactly. One of the commentators said, I don't know if it was Kearns or Hoare or whoever, said, How does Neil Back know where he's going? No one knows where he's going. It's pretty hard not to get in his way. You can tell Back not doing that deliberately. Maybe you can't, but you're playing with Jason. You've got no idea. The best idea is to just hit the deck. It moves so quick, you just can't react.
Run the other way.
Yeah, you just can't react in time. Was his nickname the Count?
Yeah.
Why?
Looks like Dracula. Look at him. I mean, he's actually got a little bit of a tan there. It's probably because we've been in Australia for 5 weeks. Get over.
Oh, no.
Similar position, still
Nervy.
God, they've piled into that ruck. Jeepers. About
About
14 of them in there.
And Wilkinson with a hurried clearance, and he doesn't get the touch. This is Jones on halfway.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
Not many kickers in that back line.
There you go. Oh, well marshalled that. Luke's did well then.
Good support from the Welsh to maintain possession.
You've got Alfie, you've got Shane Williams, Mark Jones. None of them can kick.
Mishandled there by
Yeah.
You would have taken that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I dealt with it. You just deal with it, don't you?
We're throwing those long balls. That's creating opportunities. Jones will go long.
And in behind, Luger hearing back.
Good kick.
Oh, that's worked out well for Shane. Oh!
Oh, yellow
Dawes
card.
did well then. I know he knocked it on, but he did very well then.
Yeah.
Oh, Cobain steaming into Jono.
Just heats up in the middle.
Do you reckon Cobain could have had Jono in a fight?
I don't know, mate. Look at the size of him.
Well, just,
Massive bloke. Like a nuisance in training.
Absolutely no need.
Like would just hurt you every single time.
He's given away a
Not on purpose, but
for not chasing off the ball.
his nickname was Disaster because he just caused disaster everywhere.
Brent Cobain, who is the pride and the toast of Flying Fish Points in Innisfail.
Well, it's been silly
He
there.
has been penalised. And England to take play
It's all Wales though.
over the halfway line here.
Yeah, it is.
Look
It's
at
all
that.
Wales.
See the Welsh going in behind.
We worked on that move in training.
They've targeted him a
Did
few
you?
times in attack as well.
Yeah, just
He's coming off his
duff the kick and make sure it bounces backwards for Shane.
Foot off the pedal now.
The old slice and splice, was it?
English side.
Big Lol's getting upset with his own men there.
Yeah, get off, mate. Do one.
Reality, that will unsettle the English, knowing that someone, a mongrel dog in the middle of the Welsh pack, will have a crack back at them.
A mongrel dog from outback Queensland.
Oh, great steal.
Here's Cooper then. England
Jay's
certainly
careful on the
rattled
side, boy.
in this
There we
first
go.
15 minutes.
Line out, not over. 8-7.
So the referee ruling.
Should have
Oh,
played
it is all
advantage.
Wales. Here we go.
Oh, good angle from Harris. Ah,
Has been lost ahead.
We can't be that far away from seeing the worst kick in international rugby history.
They got away quickly and they're unsettling England.
I'm looking forward to it
Keep it
because Mike Tyndall puts it in. That's why I'm looking forward to it.
I don't remember the game being this fast.
So fast, and the scrums take about 10 seconds to set up.
Jason Robertson right
Yeah.
inside, one-on-one.
I'll tell you what, Wales are struggling the scrum fella on the loose head side at this stage.
Harris
Good D.
stands his ground.
Good
Good
D.
D, but still gets over the gain line.
Back to Johnson.
Yeah, that's class from Backy and Johnson, that.
And Dawson looking for
The
a
problem you've got when you're trying to tackle Jason Robinson is you can't really plant your feet, you can't really set yourself and make an aggressive tackle because you've got to
So
keep
you're
on your
gonna
toes
be-
all the time.
It's got to be a grab, isn't it?
tackle by McBride. We're in centre field, 35 metres out.
Here we
England
go. What's going on here?
looking for something.
Turned it.
Oh, he's turtled it.
Turnover.
Oh, he's turtled it. Get rid of it then.
Stoic
Horror movie, Rob.
resistance when they've been defending, and tremendous enterprise when they've had the ball.
It's a great D.
Yeah,
that.
that's a
Their
good
kicking
kick.
game has been very good as well.
He's kicked it.
Like a machine kicker. Yeah, but he's like a machine, isn't he?
Yeah, good kick
It's like a
though.
robot kicking it. Yeah, brilliant kick.
Jason Robertson kick, it's not his
What I'm saying is it doesn't look natural, but
No, it doesn't at all. What a
Gets the
kick! That's
same
the best
outcome.
kick of the game. Best kick of the game so far. That.
oh,
Brilliant.
of course it is. Of course it is.
But it is though.
Englishman
It is.
kicking
Look how far it's gone.
And penalties that have plagued England throughout the tour. Opportunity for Wales. Tell 'em we're a long walk.
Out, you cheats.
Gap down the middle. There has to be a
Get out, you cheats. And straight
big
back
gap
in though.
between both teams.
It's a young, enthusiastic Welsh side.
Oh, so it has a hanging line out.
Pull it in, but look at the desperation.
Great
Coops did
steal
very
from
well there.
Coops there.
He was more hungry
Yeah.
for the ball.
Look at Backy in there, slowing it down.
Jones, the tight
So
ends,
good.
offloading to his fellow
We
front
didn't want
rower
that.
McBride.
Interesting choice as a first receiver.
It's quite unstructured, isn't it, compared to sort of today's rugby?
He's been told to stay onside.
You know, there's not too many sort of units, is there?
No.
It's pretty
got
much
a lot of
forwards
big
and
blokes having a
backs.
go.
Ball runner
Yeah.
Yeah.
in this World Cup.
Well done, Neil back.
Neil back. Last 2 breakdowns. Class.
The tackle player.
Three coming over the top there. Wasn't you, it was the other three.
Well, Sadali did the right thing. Number 5 for Wales. He
Do you know
That's
Big
what we
Lol
do here,
played
mate.
every single minute of this World
I
Cup?
think it'll make it easy for him.
You're going to the
Johnny
corner.
Robinson lining up here
No,
at
come on.
Suncorp. It's still 0-all.
Yeah, Backy straight on there. Look, you didn't have to release then.
No, not at all.
You just had to stick in, take the heat, do enough.
I'd say it's quite a soft penalty, man. He only touched the ball. Alan Roland quite quick on the whistle there. And he knows it. He knows it.
Yeah, but that's Tess Rugger, isn't it, Tomo? You know that?
And
Tess
what are the
Rugger.
odds of
Look how beautiful Johnny is.
Picker finding an upright again?
Amazing. Imagine looking like that.
I can't stop staring at him like that.
I know, it's amazing.
The deadlock.
Go on then. There we go.
He's not missing that, is he?
No.
And so is the accuracy.
Only just.
England.
Nearly did, mate. Go, Johnny. Hi, Mum. Oh, it's all England, isn't it, Tommy?
A slightly more relaxed Clyde Woodward in the coach's box.
Well, 3-0. I'll give you that.
Battering them.
England living off Wales' mistakes.
That's what's been stinging the English.
Ill
17
discipline.
and a half minutes
Come on,
before
the count.
first point was scored.
Go on the count.
Give us a chase.
Should have laid that. Everyone would have
He's the worst dressed man in international rugby, Stephen Jones.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's got to be a South African in there. Got to be.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Mind you-
You know, he'd be most comfortable in a pair of boot-cut jeans, some Ben Sherman shoes with a massive silver buckle,
Or some
a
kickers.
polo shirt,
Yeah.
and a Ralph Lauren body warmer, gilet.
Actually sounds
That's
all
him
right.
to a T.
Actually sounds all right.
Very hard to hear calls.
Oh, Backy's got his hand in there.
Oh, yellow card.
Yeah.
Here we go. Overlap.
Delalio. Stephen Jones.
It's checked him a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't the best pass. That's good work from Benny Kay, that.
30 metres out.
Oh, Greenwood's got it, I think.
Green's got that. Oh, that was sharp.
There it is.
Oh, it must
That
be the
was
CrossFit
sharp.
he does.
Dawson.
That was sharp. That is sharp.
England 5 from halfway.
And another turnover from the knock forward.
McBride.
Get rid of
Here
it.
we go.
There's a little
Oh,
Sling
good
it,
ball.
fish lips.
good hands from,
Sling it, JT.
but it was Sadali out on the left.
Oh, Sid.
Accidentally bumped into his man.
Again, that's harsh. He's just touched him. He's just touched him. Hasn't affected a tackle. And Alan
agree.
Roland, he knows it as well. He knows it.
I agree. That's harsh.
A lot of sweat dripping off the boys, isn't there? You can see how hot it is. Humid.
Thomas did well to be there, but
Now that's an accidental offside. Really,
Yeah, that's a tough one, that.
penalty rule
Made no odds, did it, that?
Yeah.
I tell you what, the one player I'm watching at the moment thinking I'd forgotten how good he was is Matt Dawson. Every
Forget
chance
what he
he
looked
gets.
like as well with hair, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's overthrown again.
Lost ahead there by Chavez.
Love watching Colin Jarvis play as well.
It's all looking
Really silky.
Yeah.
Like,
at the moment.
Yeah.
wouldn't be like the most skillful, not like a Martin Williams type of player, but what an athlete. You know, great carrier, great defender, loads of pace. Brilliant in the jackal turnover, everything, mate. Honestly, so good. Captain as well at this time for Wales.
scrum to England. They've got control in that phase.
Well, that's it. Send the mute up the middle.
He went into scrum half.
Yeah.
That's a nice little carry from a winger as well, isn't it? Just
It's good, that.
get you a few extra yards, and from Dawson
Yeah.
there.
Cobain there slamming one of the
These are all nice little touches. That isn't.
in front of him, and This is Vickery.
This is good though.
That's
Wales
good.
have set themselves up now.
Send Big Vic up. Yeah, Wales are in decent shape now because of that fumble. So what do England do with that?
That's it.
The tacklers roll away.
Well, you hope for a missed tackle like that, don't you?
The ball carrier goes to ground. Wilkinson. That's Moody.
Making a lot of yards though, England.
22-metre line just ahead.
England clean out was just superb. Got quick ball
That's good from Wall, that.
to keep the momentum up.
Rhythm's coming now for England. They're keeping it in close.
You're right though, Flats. Matt Dawson just gets him on the front foot with little sniping
Amazing.
breaks, doesn't he? Little offloads.
Amazing.
Back.
Yeah,
Then to Luke.
properly runs the show. I always think it's amazing when scrum halves run the show
That's good,
because
D.
they got less time than anyone else.
Here we go.
Right foot. Out to the left.
That's
Nah.
good though. That's a win for Wales. That's a win
Yeah,
for
it
Wales.
is.
You know, you're forcing England to kick, nothing on. That's good defence. You know, a couple of big carries early doors by England. But Wales settled. Good defensive line there. Nothing on. Perfect. Good pressure.
See that last phase
Yeah.
they just had just before we restart play? The last phase they had with the
You're happy
defence,
with
it
that?
hit them and knocked the English
you're not
back
happy if it
the
goes over,
advantage line.
but-
That's when Wilkinson decided enough's enough, we should get some points. Failed.
Well, Colin Jarvis,
That's a Noxie Ojo.
we wanted to
Come on,
see
ref.
how
Well done,
we
ref.
can do.
The issue you've got on dropouts like that, Flats, is that
Journey of discovery.
often you want to go long, but England's best counter-attacker and Jason Robinson's going to get his hands on the ball there. And you
Yeah.
spend your whole sort of analysis of trying to keep it away from him. So often you've got to go short, even though you don't want to.
Wales is to get their phases together. They must continue to recycle ball.
Oh, that's nice. Go on, Tins boy.
Fullback in front.
Class.
Didn't have a close support. Tyndall again. Wilkinson.
Oh, not the best pass, that.
watching the defence. Referee said it went backwards.
Just checked him, didn't it?
Certainly the momentum of that drop ball
Canale.
would suggest it was a knock-on. Here's Johnson.
See, that's a good carry from a lock.
Cobain went in to pinch it.
Cobain's done well to slow that up, though.
Really good.
well.
Really good.
Still there for England. Greenwood, the playmaker. Space.
It's got to go. It's got to go. Oh, let's go wider. Footwork, Jace.
What a shame. He wasn't 10 metres faster.
10 metres.
This man is.
10 stone lighter.
And he's well caught by Thomas.
If Jace had been wider, he'd have gone in then.
To Cohen. Wales really marking up. That was Adam Jones, the tight head prop. Now Delalio. England pounding the Welsh defence here.
Cooper's had to make a lot of tackles so far.
Yeah.
Leonard.
See, Dawson's gone in there. He might have turned that. Oh, we've done well.
Something had to give.
England, Vickery got there just in time for that clear out.
Hammering the Welsh and holding up. The best thing that can happen here is they only take the 3 points. They're having a run.
Back is there.
They've gone for it.
Mark Jones quite a lot taller than Neil Back, and the kick was so high that Neil Back had no real run up, did he? He had to get there and wait and almost standing jump it.
And he had the height over the small.
Yeah, strange decision that, wasn't it? Guaranteed 3.
Mark Jones get a lot of caps.
Yeah, he nearly got 50. He should have got way more. Just injured a lot. They're my favourite, the drop kick grubbers.
Yeah,
Straight into Harris. Almost the 10-metre line. Wilkinson again.
that's nice. He's taken out 3 defenders there.
Williams across.
Oh, Lord.
Put him in
Good
touch.
tackle. Good
Oh,
tackle.
Lord.
Grand covering. And there were plenty of Welsh defenders.
With Ahmed is passing, now he's running to touch. He's minutes away
Gonna
from
be
delivering the worst kick in the history of the game.
Periods of long possession.
Who kicked that then?
Turn it into points. And that
Was that
Was
Dawson?
that Ben Cohen?
the plan for them.
Might have been, you know.
You've got to have serious wheels to get on the outside of Shane, mind. It's a very good tackle.
Who did kick that? That's a good question.
That they will succeed.
It was Lawrence
76523 Black.
across to touch. When he was the
No,
England captain
I can't hear him.
4 years ago, he declined a shot at goal that would have given England the Grand Slam. He kicked for touch instead. And then Scott Gibbs scored a try for Wales.
A ridiculous cross kick because he kicked it to Neil Back, the shortest player on the field. So if you're going to kick it to someone who's taller can leap. Kissed a certain 3 points away.
Where's this going?
Jarvis waiting at the front.
Well, sneaky
Horrible
one.
drill, but it's worked out all right.
England. Cooper wanting to keep the ball in.
Oh, Luke's.
Very
Ooh.
shaky.
One of the best blokes knocking about, Dan Luger. Tell you that. Lives in Monaco now. Why
Just
not?
on England's side of halfway. Now, Cohen.
Who we've not seen.
That's nice. That's power, that. Woo.
Good drive there from Jarvis. This is Vickery.
Tilt the tempo of the game.
Almost gone to slow
I know.
motion now.
Mega.
There's no breaks, is there? And because
No.
scrums take, 2 or 3 seconds to form,
And this is where they need John
it's just permanently
first receiver and start
high tempo.
their pace play.
Yeah. Thompson, that's a great carry through the middle. Heavy traffic.
Has been quite superb in the opening quarter.
It's hard work on them.
Cohen was so strong, wasn't he?
2-1 in favour of England. Here's Wilkinson.
Yeah.
And there's Ben Kay. Flip the pass.
Oh, brilliant, Ben.
He's Captain Johnson. They're keeping the ball alive here. This is Vickery.
Danger on the short side.
It's all unstructured now, isn't it?
Yeah. It's where you want a bit of Jason Robinson in your life.
The continuity's
Thompson now. It's opening up for him.
Does a lot of damage, Steve Thompson.
Can Wales plug these gaps?
Does a lot of damage. His line out hasn't worked yet
Playing a game
in this
of chess at
game.
the moment.
Comes together a bit, but later on, I think.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
great
Got it.
hit, Mark Taylor.
But anyway, before he was
Wildebeest.
by Mark Taylor.
cop that one. The two British line teammates, Mark Taylor and Pitcher.
Blindsided him.
Greenwood clapped it. Did you see
Really
that?
good.
Have a look at this for a bit of shoulder action. He had a huge
Oh.
Captain Cook.
Gotcha.
Wilkinson,
It's a beauty.
he knew it was coming.
Strong bloke as well, Mark Taylor was. Proper
Was he?
strong. Yeah. Solid.
England
Is he as strong as you?
just ahead of this Welsh side.
No,
And Sunderland.
next question. Mate, Mark Davis there, carcass. Phenomenal. Had a mullet all his life.
Inside.
Born with a mullet, he was.
Glorious exits.
I heard his mum gave birth to a mullet with eyes. He just good body grew off it. Is he still going?
Well, there are certainly a few
It was a nightmare when we were in Australia because he's at like bars asking for
last World Cup in
Tui's, the lager, right? And because his nose is all broken and everything,
England.
he's very nasal. He's like that. Two Tui's, please. And the bar's like, what? Two Tui's. I was, what? Tui's. And the bar going, oh, 2 lagers.
The Welsh have ensured that so far.
Ah, good
And a
decision.
clever
Coops.
little kick by Cooper. Here comes Jones.
He's having a really good game, Gath Cooper.
Really good,
Both
yeah.
scrum halves are.
Ball slide. Just short of
They're
halfway.
the two best players on the field at the moment, I think.
Not interfering with Wilkinson on the ground. Had he have
You see, even that just keeps the defence honest, doesn't it? It's 4 or 5 metres, that's all it is. But look how much more space they've got now to move the ball.
Over the halfway line. Greenwood looking for the open territory between the fullback and the left wing.
That's
Gareth
decent
Thomas
enough.
looking for a reply
Yeah.
of interest.
England line out now. Line out's been poor so far. This is your classic strike position. 10 yards inside the opposition half, exactly what you train for. Oh, is Yestin coming off and Mellon's coming on, is he?
Big Gath and Jenkins coming on. No, he's coming on the tight. He had to cover in the
Ooh.
tight head.
This guy
What's up with Bomb?
gets involved.
Nothing.
fine.
That's just the way they rotate him. That's the way they rotate him for a bit.
Confirmed that that was a scheduled change. He was always
Well,
going to come off.
play Adam Jones for half an hour.
Wilkinson
Go as hard as you can. That's all he's got in him, mate.
just a little more cautious that time. Put his head down and was happy to just.
You paid the same,
He's
didn't
got
you?
more, but
Now
it was just it's tactical.
who equals that world record.
Dorse again, look.
The most decorated prop forward.
You cannot leave the breakdown alone if you're a defender. You've got to stick.
Oh.
Dorse. That's class. Fish
Fish lips
lips.
does really well there. You like that one, don't you?
I like that. That's a good game.
Because you'd speak to him. You speak to Dav Jones. You'd be like this.
Now Wilkinson in behind. Clever
Are you saying he's gormless?
Jones
Oh, well done.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well done.
Thomas now again
That
wanting
was so
to keep
good.
the ball in play, but there's a bit of a counter attack on here for Robinson.
Go on, Jace.
Two Welsh chasers.
Dealing with him well at the moment.
They are, yeah.
Really well.
He does make ground, but they are, yeah.
He does make ground, but he's not making any clean breaks.
Here's Luger.
Must be it soon, mustn't it? The worst kick ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be coming. I can't wait.
Structure at the moment.
The Lord Tyndall. Worst ever rugby kick. Here we go. Go on, Tins. Pick out one of the best counter-attacking players in the world. Here we go.
Ah, Again.
Easy.
This is Cooper.
Here we are.
Coop. Wheels, mate. Wheels.
Jones, Thomas, has to be a try.
Second touch for Shane.
Go on, Shano. Oh, it's brilliant, man.
The worst kick ever, but the best try. One of the best
Brilliant
tries
try.
ever. Look how aggressive he
That
is.
is
Look at his
brilliant.
face. Have a look at Stephen Jones's face. It's the worst
smells
dive
blood.
ever. He loves it. It's like he doesn't know what to do. Doesn't score many tries.
Walk on it.
What a try. What a
That was
try.
amazing. I love
That was
that.
incredible.
I love that. And we laugh about the kick
Here we
because
go.
it's funny. But
Here we go. Look at this
just a
pace
bit,
as
mate.
well.
Whoa.
But the link play. Oh,
Shano does brilliantly there. Does
watch this
brilliantly.
dive. What sort of dive is that? Watch this dive now. Ah, well done, Shano. Here we go.
Here we go.
There you go.
So budget. It's
Look at
such
the
a
face.
Fongo dive.
He's lost his lips. He's lost his lips.
Who's playing on the left wing
Adrian!
with that horrible kick. And he all but finished.
Funny old kicking
Get
style,
over.
almost straight on, wasn't it? Like almost like Mal Meninga.
Suncorp is buzzing, 5-3.
That's not a good kick.
No.
That's really not a good kick. He looked knackered taking that kick.
And Thomas, he just had a look. Lovely ball.
Those kicks are important. You know, I'm sure he knows that better than I do.
And that'll keep the Welsh going.
But it wasn't a good nudge. That.
Brilliant support.
What a
play.
try. What a try. What a kick from Tyndall. It's amazing that life worked out so well for Tins after this because he got dropped for the semi and then he went out on the lash, met
You see
Zara
Barry
Phillips.
from
They had nothing
EastEnders there?
married.
Do you see Barry from EastEnders on the left there?
They're being exposed.
The Welsh desperately needed that try. They made 90 tackles to only 35 by the English. That's the thing that works you so hard.
That's a little bit against the play, isn't it, at the moment? You know, the last 5-10 minutes was all England, all big carries. One poor kick. Gives Shane a bit of space.
But if they can go for the 80 here, this will be one of the.
I suppose if you're English now, you're probably slightly worried because they would have seen the game the previous week against New Zealand and how many tries Wales scored and how good they were off the cuff. You know, all the pressure's on England during this game. You know, they're the ones that expected to go through.
40 metres out.
Big gap that. Crazy big. Can they get the line out firing?
The territory 63%,
Yes.
but they've got very little to show for it. One solitary penalty goal by
Wales are spinning them, but England are going straight through the middle. Look,
Inventive rugby here in Brisbane.
it's good coaching that.
England go to the saver, the driving maul, which they've got good position from.
Quick ball.
Oh, no room there.
No.
England setting up play here again, 30 metres out. Cohen, his jersey's ripped. Here's Wilkinson and Robinson. He's beaten two. He didn't release it there.
Ooh,
Oh, well
good
done.
turnover, Mark
Oh,
Taylor.
well done. Very
Here we
good.
go, it's got to be on.
The chase is on for Williams.
Wow, that's a kick.
It's actually a brilliant kick, that. Cool. Benny Cohen did well then, to be fair.
England have
He did fall over, though.
Ah,
He went
look at
down too
that.
quick, didn't he?
Really good work from Shane there. Gets back to his feet really quick. Two players can't move him.
Cohen did the right thing. He went to ground with the ball knowing that any
Cohen did well, but he's so strong. If you just find a way to stay up for an extra half a second, you survive that. But
Good call
Shane
this
did
as well, I
brilliantly.
reckon. Good call
Punchy,
this going
mate.
for the corner. Right call,
Punchy,
right
mate.
call, I reckon. It's momentum. You've got to go with momentum.
yeah,
You've got to do
let's
something
have a-
different if you want to beat a team like England at this stage. You know, Wales, you've got to remember, like 2003, Wales had a very poor record against England leading into this.
And this is what England do to so many teams. Can the Welsh do it back to them?
Go on then, lads. Really good drill,
Get
that.
over. Get over.
they've hit double figures.
Probably see me in the background jumping around.
There you are, look. On the right. Yeah, it's
Big call, that. Big call,
Great call.
right call. Good try.
But again, really important conversion. Think about the two conversions. This makes it 14-3. It's a big difference.
Here we go.
Got
Spun
4
it really
points.
well, didn't they, early?
What a wonderful driving forward try.
Jarvis, the captain, to go.
Very good. Very good, Shav. Got a carpet shot now, hasn't he?
Comes from nowhere, doesn't he? Right over the top.
Well, he's had a special perm in that hairstyle, and that's 2 tries in a week against.
So it should be a reasonably gettable kick.
Allegedly in this
I feel like I'm picking on one of the great players here. I'm not, but
He just stroked that one.
well, it's the same, similar to the last kick, isn't it? They're important kicks, but anyway,
Different balls.
that's what you find. That's what you find.
Jarvis called it, yes, and he ended up with the ball. Brett Cobain and Sadoli there, they've done some great work.
How old was Flew then? He must have been 40 by then.
Yeah, he was. We celebrated his 40th over there.
England making
Had a game of checkers.
a lot easier. They're bunching up. They're not maintaining the width that they've displayed so far on tour.
Sadoli takes it comfortably. And in the last driving ball, Martin Johnson and Ben Kay just stood as spectators as Jarvis drove over.
Did you just say well done, Jono, there?
He did, yeah, because it was quite an awkward one, that.
Playing as a scrum half,
Slowed the ball down a bit.
but
All right.
Dawson.
Wasn't a great kick because he couldn't really get to it.
England needs
Didn't see him do anything, mate, there.
close on half
Just
time.
tackle someone.
Oh, no, it's a good little turner. Little judo
Okay.
tackle, it was all right.
All right. Did they win the ball?
Welsh didn't do anything. The Welsh stood there and took it and stood still, backwards. Rubbish.
Won the ball back. Won the ball back, didn't they? Rattle Johnny.
Yeah.
He's nervous. Edgy. Never seen him like this before.
Yeah, Johnny Wilkinson.
I wonder if he'll recover.
No. Can't see it. Can't see it personally.
Yeah, that's off his bootlaces. That's a nice little punt, that, isn't it?
He needs to start getting their patterns of play in and get some width. There are too many one-off runners for England, and they're getting picked off by the Welsh defence.
Oh,
Just read that stat on the
every
bottom of
time,
the
ref.
screen. Wilkinson has passed
What's happening in the scrums here, Flats? England dominating, Wales struggling. Is that why it's going down?
That was a bit messy. England looked comfortable.
But it's Jones who's been the one.
Vickery's attacking Thomas. Yeah, England looked pretty comfortable. Wales doing just enough, really.
Here's pace, and here's Jones.
Wow, he's quick, Jones. Wow.
Yes, really quick, honestly.
Rebounds for Wilkinson.
Tough as well.
Rapid.
Farmer from Bilth Wells. Loves milk.
And now Luger. It's gone backwards. And that sums up England's night.
What a kick from Lugs.
It has gone
Is that as bad
backwards.
as Tins's? No.
It's gone backwards.
Well, one of Dan Luger's best mates. This quite.
Another one. Make sure, Luke's.
Dan Luger's one of best mates, Damien Smith. I've only seen one worse kicker was in Wales. Went 30 metres.
He's not had a good
behind
half, is he?
Dan Luger.
As we look at Luger, look at the Welsh pack. They've had
He gets subbed off at half time.
now come in. They go and talk to
Changes the game.
What price of driving more from this lot?
Everything happens for a reason, you see.
They've had England on the rack.
See, boy?
For you, anyway.
Sadoli again.
Wish he'd stayed on.
Yeah.
And they sack at that time.
I'd have been playing in the semi-final.
Off the ground, it's now a ruck.
Yeah,
Here we
maybe.
go.
Loose pass.
Ooh, sloppy.
Not a good pass, that. Not a
Sloppy.
good pass. Nah.
Wales through Jones.
We should probably put some Benny Hill music
Yeah.
to this. It'll look better, won't it?
They just can't.
Oh my God, this is horrendous.
Can now.
Advantage to England. They can hurt from
Look at that.
They've got to do
Flats.
something here.
The scrum 5 metres
Bashed.
out.
Greenwood
Yeah.
and Luger.
Now England's ball, and they're up the halfway line.
Wales have covered up and been able to slow the ball down.
good advantage refereeing from Alan Roland.
But there's nothing on here for
Good jam in.
England. They just seem clueless at the moment in the face of this ferocious Welsh defence.
Short side up
I don't know if it's ferocious. They've made 50 metres in 2 phases, but
Did he release? He lost it.
great
Turn the
turnover.
ball over.
They duff at Jones.
because they've been taken out of their pattern. Nobody's able to support, and Dawson left on his own.
Good play.
Thomas up from fullback to Jones.
Oh, ref, man.
Man.
Knock on, sir.
Alan Rowland.
From half for Ireland, and he's put it
I'll be having a word in his ear saying, penalty try maybe.
You don't think you're going to have to catch too many balls.
Well, I don't think he was aware.
Here's a turnover.
Great work on his feet.
Trying the judo roll. Don't work. They never work. They never work.
Good that for fish lips.
They weren't able to make the most.
Oh.
Alan.
So Stephen Jones again. Taylor. Jones goes into scrum half. Stephen
It's a great game, this.
Great
It's really good. The tempo is... I can't believe the tempo of it. I had no idea it was so
Ooh, what's that
frenetic.
for?
Well, about 30 seconds to go on the clock before half-time.
See, look at his lips.
So fishy.
Well, what will Clive Woodward be saying?
He looks like that celebrity. What was her name? Who got collagen done in her lips and ended up with a pout, a trout pout.
Dawson then. Again, he was in about 3 miles.
Alicia Duval.
And England got to be careful here. They
Could
don't
be her.
make a mistake in their
There's a
desperation.
famous one, wasn't there? Was it Meg Ryan or something?
Leslie Ash. Leslie Ash.
Yeah, Leslie Ash.
But so was
Leslie Ash.
his opposite number, and he held on
Felt
to
for her.
Miller.
Still do.
He's got to let go because he's off the ground.
Here's trouble. Tyndall.
Go on then, Lord.
Beats Greenwood's.
Oh, very.
Lost
Oh,
again by England. Here's Chavez. Let's go.
Oh, step.
Chavez
Wow.
lost to Thomas. Robinson fills in.
Runs well, doesn't
that's
he?
class.
Big line
Yes.
for Wales here. McBride's there. So too is Jones.
He's so fast. Oh, Benny.
What an exciting. What
Red
an
card, Benny.
exciting 40
See you later.
It's not even a
Oh.
penno. Not even a penno.
who've shocked the rugby world as they lead.
Colin Jarvis, right?
Did well to catch him.
Technically, Colin Jarvis, right? Technically, you know, he couldn't really do a clean, like a clean and jerk,
Even the England supporters.
but
Yeah.
just super strong, super strong.
The Welsh team
So get the weight up, but it would look
in that
awful.
first half.
Wonderful performance by Wales. Just
Very good
wholehearted.
first half,
They
that.
haven't had all the ball. They haven't had all.
Will
the-
Greenwood tells a
all
good
of
story about being in the change room at this point because they're supposed to be favourites for the World Cup. It ain't happening, and I don't remember the story fully, but I think Jono
Wales scoring 2 tries
steps
to
up
goal,
as a
and
chat.
to goal. They're ahead
You
by
might see
7.
things change in the second half.
Well, a big change in the second half was Mike Catt coming on,
Out onto the paddock,
Yeah.
and we asked the question,
and mostly you think, right, you know, they're forced to make a change. You think that's good, you know, because they got their strongest team out. But mate, I've never seen a game turn so much. He was.
Do you
He's the
reckon it was
reason
Catty
why-
who turned it?
Yeah, he's the reason why I reckon England will end up winning this game. His clearance kicks, putting England in the right position is. I was watching it from the sidelines. I'm just thinking, oh, that is phenomenal kicking. Because we think we got him now. You know, 10-3 up.
Bench, or have these guys who started the game got to do it?
The boys that started have got to do it, but already some changes as we see Mike Catt in 21 jersey on the field. I think it's their lack of composure under pressure, under fire, that I think has most surprised the English. At times you could have thrown a blanket over the entire team. They've just lost structure, and it's that they've got to get back and get it back quickly. Hopefully they will do it with their driving maul and their set places. Luger has been replaced by Mike Catt. Seems to be the only change at half-time. This is a beauty.
Just a point on that. It means Jason Robinson, I'd say, will go back.
Mike Catt's wife, good friend of mine, name's Ali. Ali Catt.
Stephen
Not a
Jones
joke.
then for Wales. Taken by Delalio inside his quarter, but a 7-point advantage. That's a converted try. Wales' way, they scored 2 tries. They were over the line for another,
Boom.
but the ball was lost by Sodoli. And Gareth Thomas, who's converted from wing to fullback in the last 2 weeks, and done it with consummate ease. This is Tyndall.
Oof.
Big
Strong boy.
powerful centre.
Once he made that decision to carry, yeah, very strong.
Yeah.
Has gone straight to Mark Jones. This guy was a schoolboy sprint champion.
Wow, that's a terrible kick.
Yeah, he wasn't kicking champion.
Possession.
No.
Honestly, mate,
Back into
Mark Jones was so good.
here.
You actually forget how fast and
I-
strong he
I had-
was.
yeah.
Robinson there.
Yeah, I had forgotten.
Here's-
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's
I
Penno.
think the referee's happy. Play on.
How's that not a penalty? That's a dis-
Oh!
He did call it back.
Yeah, good.
Oh, he did.
Again, as England go wide, they lose that bit of structure.
They got the scrum or the penno.
Sorry, but once again, we see Johnny Wilkinson, both kicks not finding touch, going straight back down. And the Welsh side thought they were away, but there was a knock
Wow.
earlier on.
Wow. It's almost too good an offload for Coops, wasn't it? He almost didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
during half-time, and the message from their coach, Steve Hansen, is not close up shop. They must keep attacking.
Jace not struggling.
So Mike Tyndall trying to
Oh,
get
that's
through.
nice. That's just a nice little dent,
Stevie
that.
Jones, a brilliant low tackle. Now Delalio taking a little high down.
His nickname is the Crab, and too often he goes sideways, and he's a really easy target going sideways.
I love that. His nickname's the Crab. Too often he
Yeah.
goes sideways.
No, it's not. His nickname is not the Crab and never has been.
So more composure and structure here, Tim.
When they came around.
Yeah, you can see the English side trying to get back in their pattern of play.
Sorry, lads.
Not happy with the decision. But just have a look at the England side. They've got whole new strip on, new jerseys, new shorts, new socks.
Yeah, they've got new jerseys, new shorts, new socks, so they can sell them all. They've got 2 jerseys per game then, they're worth more.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why.
Exactly. On the, like, the tours and stuff and the games I played, it's like, do you want to change at half time? It's like, do you want to change shorts? No. I'm changing socks. You've got to take your boots off. I was like, no way, change your socks, change your socks. No. All my strapping is held on by the socks.
Martin Johnson and Lance Delalio sold like 4 Rugby World Cup final jerseys each.
Exactly.
That's 3 against the English throw to the line out. 3-1 by Wales.
And it was just a
Lineouts all over the shop for both.
Yeah, it
England
really is,
falling
yeah.
down in their accuracy.
That's a
Here's
good kick.
Ben Cohen.
Here we go.
Hits space, you see.
Best player in the world. Best player in the world. Here we go.
Oh.
Whoa!
What a burst by Robertson.
This pass is amazing. I think this pass is amazing.
Did he hit the corner post?
It's a brilliant pass. Did not expected the pass. He had to wait for Greenwood to make up the ground on John Thomas. Classy pass, I thought.
Jason Robertson.
What do you think of Will Greenwood's try celebration? Be honest, do you like it?
Across the turf here at Suncorp.
What does it mean?
Andre Watson is the video ref.
No. Use your initiative.
The try that could change.
Oh,
Look at this. He does really well there. Picks off 2 forwards.
Wow.
You're right though, this is a difficult pass to straighten
Brilliant
up as well when you've got an inside ball to Mike Tyndall as well. If that pass isn't perfect, Will Greenwood doesn't score.
I like the celebration because it's almost like it's fun. It's like shows someone, yeah, they're under the pump, but he's relaxed, confident. I like it.
Love to have Jason Robinson on their side today against Australia.
Jason Robinson, boy, no one like him. And I know everyone's favourite fullback of all time should be Christian Cullen. Robinson is even better on the counter, I think. Even harder to deal with. Cullen's the most beautiful runner, but Robinson, I mean, what can you do
This
about
is
this?
a great angle
What
to
can you
watch
do?
it from. Where's Will Greenwood now? Because he ends up scoring the try. There he is.
Flat out.
You see what I mean about the inside ball is on as well.
Yeah.
But throws a brilliant pass. Really good pace by Greenwood as well.
Really good. And that
Reads the game probably better than anyone.
Jason
Being
Robinson,
in the
boy,
right,
no one like him.
right player at the right. Yeah, but Greenwood, you know, he reads the
what a
game so
Yeah.
well. Always in the right position at the right time. That's why he scored so many tries. He scored something like 53 tries.
Did he?
I don't know if it's 53. It's a lot.
Yeah, well, you've said it now, so it's true. And what do you do?
Oh, good stuff. You can't really do
I mean,
anything.
there's
With
not a
space
lot you
like
can do
that.
about that, is the reality of
Well, you
it.
can tackle him.
It's like you were saying in the first half, you've got to take real care with your kicking game when you're playing against Jason Robinson in a back three, because
Restart then from Jones.
he'll just cut you
He
to
knew he'd
pieces.
scored that. He knew he'd scored
Yeah.
that, otherwise he wouldn't have done the celebration.
Of course he did.
Knew he would. Here we go. Mike Cat.
But they've made the very positive
Wow.
Massive.
second,
What a
That's the
kick.
best kick so far.
and now they're on a bit of a roll.
What a kick that was.
I think that's his first touch.
He's actually playing just outside of Johnny Wilkinson.
So he's moved into 12. Tins has gone onto the wing.
Gone to the right wing.
No, 13 surely.
No,
No,
he's moved in at 12. Will Greenwood at 13. And
Of course
Tins
he
has
has.
gone to the wing.
And you can start by putting pressure on Wales. They've got territory, now they've got to force the error from them.
they're probably just trying to get Tins further out so he stops kicking.
Lost it forward, Red. Line out one.
Pressure from Johnson.
Trevor Woodman's on for Jason Leonard. They call Trevor Woodman Doug the Slug. They call him Trevor Dougie because there was someone called Dougie Woodman who played for like Gloucester City Football or something like that. But they call him Doug the Slug. He's got a big monobrow across there. Lovely bloke, Doug the Slug.
So Delalio straight into Jonathan Thomas, the 20-year-old.
You won't do the Welsh on nicknames though, mate. Our front row consisted of... Oh, here we go. Oh, good hands.
Good speed from Tins, to be fair, that.
Really good pace.
10 metres out. Steve Thompson,
Oh,
the
yeah.
pile driver. 5 to go for England. McBride's come through. Professional foul there.
That's a yellow card all day long. Ah!
Still short.
Still playing advantage.
That's Greenwood. They've pushed him over, but I think he's held up.
I've told you this before, Flats. It'd always make us laugh when you look at the England team and you've got Greens, Lol, Jono, Dawes, Tins,
Backy,
Balsh,
Hilly.
Backy,
Yeah.
and then our front row is Billy Bonfire, Mellon, Muckers,
Now that's interesting.
got Disaster, Grub,
Be spoken to by the ref.
Bomb,
It's 10-10.
Yeah.
Fishlips,
Yours are always-
Boise, Alfie,
They were always better than ours.
Kerry Sweeney, Truckhead, is the size of his head.
Ignored.
Lawrence Lowell, Johnny, Dorse, Tins, Greens. There is Luger, Jason
Cat.
Robinson, Robbo. Is there a good nickname? The whole England team. Steve Thompson's just called Tomo or Wally because his surname used to be Walter. Bix,
The problem
Jace,
you're not creative enough.
Doug.
You're not creative
No,
enough.
Doug
Boring.
the Slug.
Striving to hit the
Bored your way to a
Doug.
World Cup victory.
Yeah, who else is there? Jono, no. Benny Kane, no.
Sums
Benny
you up,
Kane's one
mate.
of those blokes. They said that because his father was a judge. Everyone said the papers used to write that Benny Kane's nickname was Malud, as in yes, my lord, yes, my lord. It wasn't. It's not true. It's like everyone used to write. People used to say John Eales, the Aussie second row, was his nickname was Nobody because nobody's perfect. It's not true. No one's ever called him that.
Mad-
It's not true.
Mad Dog Moody, the same. I've never ever called
Never
him
heard
Mad
anyone
Dog.
call him that. No one's ever called him Mad Dog till he wrote a book. I'm sure of it.
Shawsey,
Nobby West.
Brax.
Nobby's a good one. Shaw Spray.
And just a footnote for Queensland fans of the Coburn family. Brett Coburn has just left the field. Gareth Llewellyn replacement lock for Wales.
Of course, Simon Shaw was flown out as a replacement on this tour because Danny Grewcock got picked to start with, but broke his hand, I think, against Uruguay or something like that. So Shawsey came out, got a tan, World Cup medal.
And an MPE. Look at that kick, Flats.
Wow,
In the face of this
wow,
huge support at
that's
some goal
amazing.
for the men in white.
Oh, what a great kick. Mike Cat stepping into the number 10 position. Shane Williams.
So good, Catty. Just
Another
so
option,
confident
isn't it?
on the
Another
field.
kicking
So
option, yeah.
confident. Played with him a bit, and he's just so confident.
Wales need to regroup here. They need to get back in their
His
need
son
what to
Tom
do.
is a good rugby player as well. Do you know that?
know the game plan, but they haven't had the ball.
His son Tom is a good rugby player. He's got two. He's got Tom and Bob.
Yeah.
There's a red tint in his hair. Celebrating
You ever met his brother, Rescue?
Here he comes, the electric eel.
Here he goes.
Oh, good tackle, Mark Jones.
Did enough, did enough.
This time they did wrap him up.
Wilkinson in the scrum
Good defensive line now.
Now Cat.
Oh, Tins.
He was a controversial selection in the World Cup squad. But he's shown us in just the 10 minutes after the break why he's there.
Good leg drive.
Really good. Steve Thompson's just a beast, physically just a beast. So I know the line out isn't going brilliantly at this stage, but you can't take him off because he's just a monster on the ball. He just makes yards in heavy traffic.
I was made to kiss him on the lips for a fine before. We had a bit of an altercation in training with the Lions, right? And it was
Yeah.
either have like a topless hug, and he's got psoriasis, or a kiss on the lips. And he was up for a kiss. I was up for a kiss. But sometimes you just wish Yeah, but sometimes you just wish you didn't use the tongue. That was all.
Yeah, but that's what he's like. He's all in, isn't he, Tommy?
That's the only way he knows how. He said it's the French. It's the French way.
Well, possession
Yeah.
is the key.
I've roomed with Tomo on a few tours.
Building the
The hell of a boy.
phases, controlling the ball, looking after the ball. You see Stephen Jones.
That's the problem there.
Trying to slow
Alain
Ah,
Roland didn't give
Chav.
Stephen Jones enough time. I think it's Stephen Jones, was it, or Chav?
Don't know. Chavez came in with that.
That's a couple of penalties he's given away.
Yeah.
Let him off it though. Scored a wonder try. I made a great break.
You ever been to Chav's carpet shop?
No. You have, haven't you? Whenever I see you walking, you're carrying 2 carpets. Or was that just?
Collins
That's just because
carpets.
you've got big lats. After this
Just
game,
Flat
Flats.
City, mate. That's why they call me
After this
Flats.
game, right,
yeah.
we're out. After this game, we're out of the World Cup, obviously. So you walk around, and this is where John Thomas taught me a point, clap, wave. So
Really?
you point to someone in the crowd, clap, wave. Just went round. Point, clap, wave. So it's like you pretend you know someone, you clap.
Yeah. All right, fella.
So it's amazing.
I love that. That's great.
That's up to 12. England have only given away.
I love
This
that.
was by far, I reckon, the best tour I've ever been on.
Was it?
You're in Australia. You're in Australia, 6 weeks away. You're touring Australia, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Canberra.
Canberra,
We
not
had
so
a
much.
great end of season sort of court session as well.
Were you the
For
judge?
some reason, I was selected in the ugly 15 of the Rugby World Cup. Oh, that's a yellow penalty try.
That's good line goal. That's good goal line pressure. That.
So the boys kept calling me sloth all trip, and the court session I had to wear a Superman t-shirt, have a little sword. Kerry Sweeney, he'd booked a holiday during this quarter final with his wife.
Well, 'cause he thought you weren't going to get through.
Yeah. So they had to cancel that holiday. Didn't get any money back. So we covered him in fake tan, put a rubber ring on him and a pair of Speedos.
Is it Kerry Sweeney that Reece Thomas dumped over the counter in a chip shop?
Yeah. I think it was KFC in somewhere
KFC.
like Marbella. Or
I love that video. It's on the internet somewhere. You can find it.
2 ex-South Africans, 2 South African raised players now in the England backline, and Stuart Abbott and Mike Catt.
Green's off.
Looks like he's taking a bit
Stuart
of a
Abbott
knock.
on.
Through the legs we go. Jones then. Callis, overlap.
Well, how do they not score from there? Shano
yeah.
outside him. Oh, it's a game changer.
Shane Williams.
I never knew it
There's
was
three
that
opportunities.
obvious.
There's 3 opportunities I've seen.
What a
right?
tackle.
There's 2
What a tackle.
2 in the first half,
They're still going.
3 there.
England have been handed a gift.
Great defence, England. Forcing the error.
That tackle from Jono was outstanding.
Right. Who's that going to there, Flats? Who's that gone to there to clear the lines? There we are.
Yeah, Cat Dog. It's gone to Cat Dog.
In the last 6 days, I'm moving up and put them under pressure, but the Welsh side gets some
It's gone to my cat.
2-on-1.
Who's Cat?
Yeah.
My cat.
Wrong decision. Jason
Have you ever met his daughter, Timid?
Williams across and stay with him.
I met his her twin Ginger.
Williams, the left winger of Wales, if you'd given it to him, he would have found a way over the try line.
Absolutely. 10-metre line England territory. Still in the third quarter of the game.
That's a good ball.
Wales now with some ball, really backing themselves and lovely variation.
Oh, that is nice. Ah, get it.
Good. Stuart Howard does really well there, not to get sucked in.
Still doesn't have a contract with the Welsh club for the new season.
Really nice link play there from the backs.
Gareth Llewellyn, who
Wales.
played in the 91 World Cup. Now the big number 8, Jonathan Thomas.
They need him to get into the line, running straight like he did last week.
Yeah, not seen a huge amount of Jonathan Thomas so far, have we? Oh, Moodos did very well then. Snaffler.
From the the Welsh backs, but they lost concentration there and possession. Wilkinson.
Oh, wow.
He picked out one of the large tight forwards. Llewellyn thought he could get round him, but Llewellyn was desperate. Now Ben Kay. His father is Lord Chief Justice John Kay. And Mike Katz.
That's another special.
Great kick.
Deep down.
Hit space.
Trevor Woodman with a tackle. Excellent. Dougie, excellent.
And who made the tackle? Watch him get up. Number 7.
He's not given
Trevor Woodman.
the ball player really any time, has he? As soon as
No.
a tackler's got hands on that ball,
It's always a problem if you take on the defence and you're on your own. You can't release quickly, and all the options
turnover
go
from
to the
Timms
people
there.
on their feet above you.
Very good.
wonder if Zara's
Going to have a
watching.
shot, says Martin Johnson. And Johnny Wilkinson with a chance to put
She's
England
watching.
out by 9.
She's watching all right.
Do you think she thought, oh, I'd love a man that is great at the turnover?
No. I mean, she's the reason I reckon he's had his nose straightened and his teeth done in later life, in retirement. He was a hanging bloke.
I wonder what first attracted her to World Cup winner Mike Tyndall.
What first attracted Mike Tyndall to member of the royal family without all of the duties, but with the unlimited cash, Sarah Phillips? Thing is, if you or I'd been out that night, it could have been us. You know that as well as I do. Zara agrees.
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. What's he got that I haven't?
Yeah, it's true.
And he's punishing Welsh indiscretion.
Everything.
Every single thing.
Any mistakes are now
Johnny's in the groove now, isn't he?
Johnny Wilkinson.
He's in the groove. Kicks 23 points in this game. What a player to have at 10.
Boring you, are we?
I'm not sleeping very well at the moment.
Jonathan Thomas, I think it is coming off.
Yeah, Jonathan Thomas he wasn't as good in this game as he was against the All Blacks, was he? The week before, didn't do as much damage. So they brought on the Nugget. That is a flat-out knock-on. Boom. What a kick, mate. You're so right. I don't remember that at all from this game.
I remember it well. There you are, Barry from EastEnders again.
Such a wonderful job with this rejuvenated Welsh outfit. This is his last year with the Welsh team. He's only committed for 2.5 years.
Who's Billy Bonfire?
Assisted so brilliantly.
Yassin Thomas.
The Aussie.
Why is he?
Because every time he'd have to speak in like a meeting, his face would go and his head would go really red. Hated public speaking.
Out on the full. Fly kick.
You can see the game's taking its toll a little bit now. It's slowed down, hasn't it? Apart from for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting faster.
It's the first real long break we've seen.
It's Barney Kenny, the physio. Hell of a bloke. Didn't used to look at you when you walked in. You say, all right, Barn, who's that? I'd say, look and you find out, mate. Who is it? It's Flats. Right, go next door. Wait for me there.
Physios are brilliant, aren't they? Mark Davis, Carcass. I walked past his office where he's treating, and the lights would be off, and he'd be in there, and I turn the lights on. He goes, "What are you doing?" So, well, I'm coming for some treatment. He said, "Turn the lights off. People think I'm working." he would treat some of the boys with the lights off, so no one thought he was there.
Mixed fortunes, of course, for Prince Harry.
Oh, this is a drill. That's an ugly drill. That has worked out somehow because that was horrible.
It's all right, though.
Yep.
I wonder if he's learning to speak Australian.
Here we are.
Here we go, we're off.
Sheep stations out past Roma in central Queensland and in country New South Wales. I'm sure he's having a great time out here in Australia and everyone's looking after him.
Here we go. Now the line out.
He has picked up is your bloody mongrel.
9 points is a lot now, isn't it?
His cat.
You know, you think from 10-3 half time, Wales haven't scored any points this half so far.
Oh, Johnny, wow. Skippy.
And Delalio.
Big lob.
England starting to find big gaps now.
Tell you,
Look at
nothing
that
gets
speed of
past
ball.
Alfie
Just
at
lurking.
15.
No, doesn't
Nothing
it?
got past Alfie at 15. Nothing.
Wales in trouble here. Cat. Johnson.
It's a good tackle, that.
Good hit that. Really
Was that
good.
fish stick? No, it wasn't. It was fluke.
Yeah.
Only Delalio making
It's a great hit.
Turned
that is.
it.
Robin McBride offside.
costly error.
The irony, Chris, the irony
Ah,
is England were offside for a lot of the time in that first half of the breakdown, but got away with it.
See, this is where the game's slipping away.
thing is, you can also
Penalty
hear like
shots.
the commentator's Australian, and he said England were offside a lot in that first half at the breakdown and got away with it. Then it's like Delalio, his nickname's the Crab. He's way too lateral. Like, this is the most anti-English commentary. I quite enjoy it, but it definitely is.
Well, you don't enjoy it. You're lying. I can tell. The tone
Nah,
of
I
your voice.
quite like it. I know they won.
Yeah, all right. Tell your face it then. See, now to come back from this now, this will make it 12-point lead. That's impossible, really.
It's mega. Catty made such a difference, didn't he?
They don't get any easier for Johnny Wilkinson, and suddenly it's a 12-point lead.
Well, it's taken 61 minutes for the swing low, Sweet Chariot call to go up. The English crowd have been very quiet.
Timmy Hoare and our mate commentating, Tommy Heron, after a couple of pints. One of the great men.
For Wales to turn it round.
They've got to get control.
Has Claire Balding as his lookalike, doesn't he?
England
Yeah.
going into overdrive at the moment.
Looks like he's wearing a hairy crash helmet.
Cohesion back. Starting to drive up the middle, forcing the realignment.
Oh,
Kneel back.
that's great from Catty. That is brilliant from Catty. Oh, Stu's there! Oh!
Pass was okay. Lost ahead by Dawson. Counters on from Jones. No advantage, says the referee.
Mark Jones is
Well,
hilariously
Mike
quick.
Jackson's coming on. Hasn't he really put in Greg Martin those involvements early on?
The
Timmy, he has taken control. And he's
the inside ball to Stuart Abbott was on, wasn't it? But
taken advantage
Maybe
of
it
the room
was.
he's had to move. Cat, but you'll see at some stage, Stuart Abbott was on his right. You just saw him flash forward. It was too late.
Comes
Yeah,
late
so,
though,
I mean,
Stuart Abbott, doesn't
yeah,
he?
that's very difficult. I mean,
Do you know the best thing about Mark Jones, right? He'd make the odd mistake, right? You know, he'd either kick the ball straight into touch, a chip and chase, or whatever. After every mistake, he would sort of tend to stretch his hamstrings, like that was the reason why.
yeah,
He'd be stretching it for ages, and then the ball would come his way, and he'd sprint off again. Be absolutely fine.
yeah, I know that drill.
Darford Jones then. And the Welsh have affected.
He'd like throw a bad pass on the floor into touch. He'd start stretching his hamstring like that. Well, that's the reason why. He put a sheep in Dwayne Peel's room once.
Martin Johnson in trouble there for coming on.
What for?
Dwayne Peel used to play havoc with him. He'd like, you know, like you get big boxes of Team Bananas or fruit or
Yeah.
protein shake, protein bars, a lot. Dwayne Peel would always put them in his room. He'd open Mark Jones's door to his room and hide them in there. So if Mark came back from training or wherever he'd been, his room would be full of
Over halfway.
fruit,
300 bananas.
veg.
Now,
Yeah.
they have to address
And obviously this is in the World Cup in 07, there's a couple of sheep hanging around our hotel. We stayed on a farm basically. And
Ben Kay.
Mark Jones was very comfortable with sheep, a bit too comfortable for my liking. Slapped its legs together, put it on his shoulder, picked it up, put it in Dwayne Peel's room, closed the door and forgot about it. 5 hours later, the sheep's unharmed, but he has just left a mess everywhere, chewed up
Yeah.
all his clothes, kit, the lot.
Did Peeler get in
Don't
trouble?
mess with farmers. Don't mess with farmers. That's what I say.
Did Peeler get in trouble?
No.
Oh, he put it in Peely's room, did he?
Yeah,
Oh, right. Did he get into trouble then, Mark Jones?
it's fine. It's a farmer.
Yeah.
He's allowed to handle sheep.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you reckon you'd be good
Davis.
at wrestling a sheep? Have you ever tried to wrestle a sheep?
No, I'd have a go at it, though. I've wrestled a mastiff.
There's technique. There's a technique, mate. It's a technique.
Yeah, I reckon I'd have a go.
He took it down like Daniel LaRusso doing the crane.
Yeah. I've watched a lot of UFC, so I think I'll be all right.
Oh.
Well done, lol.
Oh. What do you reckon he's saying to him there?
Next time, son. Got to get up earlier than that to get around lol, sunshine. That is good wheels from Big Lol, to be fair.
He's probably saying like, they call me Mufasa, Aslan, Sinbad.
Richie Hill in the first half, England.
They sent a boy to do a man's job.
Get yourself down B&Q, get tooled up.
You came through too early.
Ah, penalties killing Wales
Typical
there.
Welsh cheats.
So until the line-out's finished, you've got to stay on side.
Let's have a look at this.
The half-back pocket. And,
Garth Llewellyn there saying it went over the 15.
it's desperation from Wales.
Alan Moran saying no.
I know.
I think Alan Moran knows it as well. I think he knows he's made a mistake. So you can tell it's a great pitch there. Dawson's got mouldies on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unusual. Yeah.
I'm actually really surprised. There's some great tans on some of the players there. Alan Moran, lovely colour on him.
Clue was a lovely colour, wasn't he?
Yeah, I know.
Is in the right. Alan Roland made a wrong decision. He's just trying to cover it.
There we are. See?
Do you hear that?
Made a wrong decision.
Ball was thrown into the line out. Should have been an earlier penalty to Wales.
Thank you.
Anti-English commentary. Anti-English commentary. Night.
The crowd responds.
Night.
That's it.
25 to 10. Wales hasn't been able to add to its half-time total.
No. Johnny's taken control.
England's
Mike Catt
discipline
and
has
Johnny have
also
taken
been a
control.
feature, particularly when they've been
So that bloke must be hot in the chainmail. It's proper chainmail that was as well.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in there with it, would you?
So English. Bringing chainmail and swords to a
England are now in
game.
safe territory. 15 points adrift.
Go on then.
Wales now have to score 2 converted tries plus.
They're just pumping them
This
down
is
there, aren't
where I know, and this is where Wales are just desperate for like a Shanklin or something like that on the bench, something a little bit different to come on and just try and change the game up.
they? What would you have done that was different?
Probably length of the field try, something like that.
Yeah.
Score it, run straight back into position as fast as I can, no celebrating.
Yeah.
16.
You carry the ball back under your arm to the kicker, deliver it to him, hand deliver it to him, and then run back so everyone knows it's you that scored.
And then you look at all the players, you're like this. Come on.
It's a horror penalty
Yeah.
count now for Wales. That's the
Let's
sixth
go.
penalty.
Let's go. One of those.
Maybe turn to the crowd.
You used to do that, didn't you? When you played at Saracens and the Blues, you used to do that to the crowd quite a lot. You were known for it.
And kicks for goal because of the ill-discipline.
Dawson coming off, Bracken coming on. When Kieran
Is he wearing
Bracken...
his ice skates? Is he wearing
Kieran
his ice
Bracken,
skates?
this is when he was coming towards the end of being a pin-up. He's definitely a former pin-up now, Kieran Bracken, but he was really handsome when he was younger. But this is when it's starting to come to the end. He's looking worse and worse by this point. Definitely on a downward spiral in terms of aesthetics.
Yeah, he's definitely got the lower body like Sean Perry, hasn't he?
Yeah.
When you spoke to him, did you
Yeah.
have to do up
Bit of a
his
dumper on there, isn't there?
Yeah. A lot of lactic build-up in those legs.
During the week, he struggled to even do his shoelaces up, but he wants to finish this World Cup and he wants a winner's medal.
So far, so good. England, 25-10.
I forgot Stuart Abbott was in the World Cup squad.
Yeah. Great bloke. One of the most negative blokes you've ever met in your life.
Oh,
Great.
Sappuccino, was it?
Sappuccino, but so negative it was positive. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes when you've got like a negative Norris like that, you have a chat with them and it actually makes you feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Think, well,
You
not
need
that bad. Life isn't that bad, and you walk away from those conversations feeling better about yourself.
Yeah.
So they serve a purpose. Gethin Jenkins was the same.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. After he won a Grand Slam in 2005, he sat there, right, and he's got a right face on him. And like, Mellon, what's the matter? We've just won a Grand Slam. He's like, oh, just think how long it's going to take to get out of the stadium. So it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to take like an hour. All right.
Penalty there for the Welsh. We've had no joy from the referee in the second half.
Don't worry about your win bonus then. Should we smile about that?
On a few occasions they've had
I don't know what that penalty was for, but England are quite dominant in those scrums, so I feel like it might have been the wrong call.
It's amazing how many spirals were used back in 2003. Every kick basically is a spiral, unless it's a crossfield kick, where it's got to be an end over end.
Why are they not? Why are they not anymore? Surely they just go further.
There's just some do. You sometimes see Stuart Hogg launch one, but there's more chance of slicing it. You know, there's less chance of slicing a kick when it's end over end on the bottom of the ball. Here we are. This is more like
brilliant.
it. Well done, Gareth Keenan. Good offload. This is it.
That's Billy Bonfire. Keenan investigates. Wildebeest.
Well done, Tails.
Must go left. Plenty of room, left-hand side.
Here we go.
Is the kick good? Williams! It's there for Wales!
How's that not a knock-on?
We're back. We are back.
How's that not a knock-on?
She likes
Do you know
it.
her? Do you know her?
Cousin.
This is a knock-on for me.
All from Peely. Lovely offload that.
Very good.
Nugget never dies with the ball in the hand. Does well there again.
Good tackle.
Tails possibly could have given it, but man was covered. And this is a kick. Shane does really well there just to get off the ground. If he doesn't get off the ground, Delalio catches that. Oh, there we are. See? Me, one of the greats, Tim Horan, think alike.
Stole your World Cup, Yeston Harris.
The Welsh fans like it. 25-17.
Well, there you were at the
Oh, I
back.
think you
See
saw
you.
me there.
Yeah, you look
Yeah.
great. You look great. Like a little 12-year-old.
I've been a little bit hungover.
Wales not done with yet.
Oh. Cuff me.
Williams double tag.
That's not a knock on, is it?
Really
Sadly.
well there. Good play, but a little bit too late. You know, that's the field position they've really been after for the last 15 minutes.
He's made a hell of a difference. He's got real enthusiasm.
Fish lips.
Stafford Jones. Gareth Llewellyn, the experienced campaigner, has also made an impact coming on for Brent Cobain.
Just that period, wasn't it, Flats? You know, sort of 40 to 60 minutes. 4 penalties, or 3 penalties, was 12 points. Yeah.
And that try, the Greenwood try, from the Jason break.
But even that Greenwood try sort of brings it back to level. But England's discipline their own half really good. Second half as well, not giving Wales any opportunity to kick a goal.
Juggled it.
And starved Wales really from any territory in possession. And
Up
that's
and
why
under,
Mike Cat was so good.
off the right foot. Good take that. It's a good little flip tackle though. Oh, nearly worked out. Backy. Nearly. But Catty's got to get it. Oh no, it's back. Yeah, okay.
You've got to be given another 10.
Who gobbed off then? Wally.
Now they're back.
And they're going to have a shot for goal.
Oh, he's not happy.
Going for goal.
Inside a converted try.
Right call, do you think?
Yeah. I think you'd rather leave yourself a
Go for
try
the
to score.
first.
No, I wouldn't. Get yourself. Then you're definitely within one score, rather than hoping you're going to get yourself within one score.
Wouldn't you rather leave yourself 3 points?
Yeah,
try
but
to
if you've got
score.
a definite 3 and you leave yourself a try to score, then fine. But if you go for the try and don't, you're still knackered. I think if you can guarantee yourself 3, you take it. I say
Why does he
guarantee.
put his gumshoe on his sock?
The difference with 6 from
Oh,
7.
his mouth.
And one of those hit the woodwork. Yeston Harris. He was practicing from this spot and he didn't miss one pre-game.
Ah, yes.
And
That was a really, really ugly kick.
That's what you call a slice.
That was very ugly.
Both Steve and Yeston struggle a little bit off the tee, haven't they? You know,
Yeah.
even the flight of the ball doesn't look right.
Was it the balls, do you think? Genuinely? Because lads just used to struggle when they changed balls, didn't they?
I'm not actually sure what ball it is. It looks like a Gilbert to me there.
inspirational Welsh skipper, Peel.
I think it probably is actually a Gilbert, but no, the flight hasn't been great, has it? Oh.
Billy Bonfire.
Oh.
Got his oven gloves on.
Yeah.
His barbecue mitts on.
Thomas, he found himself out there, and as they wanted to go wide,
That's not a good pass, though. It's not a good pass, though.
Problem you got now is that you really need to force the game. You need to do something different, so you try anything, and that's when mistakes happen as well. It's a tough position to be in.
Experienced player Martin Johnson just
8 points behind. You know, 2 scores.
So Johnson says, "I'll have a rest. Let's slow the game down."
good call. There was nothing wrong with Martin Johnson then. He wanted a messy.
A little bit of acting there.
Yep.
Thespian and him coming out. Is it true the England boys took acting classes before this?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did it with Ian Beale from EastEnders. And Kathy Beale was there as well, like a consultant. Remember Kathy Beale? She was there.
Yeah.
Mark Fowler did a bit, I think.
Good English scrum.
Off the mark. Pushed off the mark before the ball was put in. Here's Moody.
Oof.
What about Nasty Nick? He was my favourite.
Yeah. Met him in a toilet in Fulham once. Not an arranged
Not only
meeting.
was he nasty, he was Nasty Nick, and he also drove a motorbike, which made him edgy. I like
Think
that.
that they will back themselves. to
I've
get
got a
this
motorbike. Do you think I'm edgy?
Time out, please.
Rounded, if anything.
You see any more infringements after blow the whistle?
Yeah, I met Nasty Nick in, I think it was Leopard Lounge in Fulham in the toilets. It wasn't that nice, actually.
Desperation, I think, with you on your motorbike, trying to carve like a new image out for yourself.
Yeah, I know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should
You've got the
start.
tash though. You've got the tash.
Hog. I got the hog tash.
It's very possible.
This is it. It's not all over yet, Tommy. They could do this. I mean, they're not going to. But
Steve Hansen saying, "Come on, boys, you can do it."
Bundaberg and Coca-Cola is actually a really nice drink. You can see
Yeah,
that
it is.
advertised in the background there.
a Bundy and Coke.
Defence, Kieran Bracken. A good number 9 has to look after the short side before the ball goes wide.
Timmy Horan talking his mate Brax up from Sarries.
Just over 3 minutes from
It's good though. Brax is a tough old boy, mind.
standing on the touchline.
Really tough.
Half bloke.
I agree with you there, mate.
Tough bloke, man.
First love, ice skating. Second love, rugby.
Yeah. Third love, wigs.
Fourth love,
That's done
Seeker
his job.
blades.
Yeah. Fifth love, Pro Sport shower gel with Argonon. Argonon, whatever it's called.
England cover up.
Arginine.
5 metres out. Another penalty.
Let's tap and go.
Peel goes himself.
Good.
Jones. Williams. Quick hands.
Good hands.
This is
Ooh,
Thomas. And he's down on the loose ball.
Yes, and Harris dived on the floor there, nowhere near the ball. Had to scoop
Yeah.
it back like a hungry
The
hippo,
swan
didn't
dive.
he?
Yeah.
Neff and Davis trying to charge through.
Good carry.
England cleaned
Good
out.
carry.
Bit of magic here. Required.
Hurdle.
Harris. Now Williams.
Oh, that's a horrid pass.
Yeah.
He knows it was a terrible pass there for Duffer Jones.
Well, I think the Welsh know it now.
They know
They've
it.
tried valiantly
Their heads have
tonight.
gone.
It's been a very spirited
Lost the plot.
You know, the player that Shane Williams has become now.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy to think 2003 he was taken as a third scrum half really that could play wing?
Yeah, one of the best players Wales
Like,
ever had in
yeah.
any position.
Will go down as one of the greats of Welsh rugby.
It's difficult because people always say, Sir Gareth Edwards, and I get why, but for me, Shane was as dangerous as that.
Yeah, but
I think he's as good as
it's
that.
a generation thing, though, isn't it? It's a generation
Yeah.
thing. You're going to appreciate players that you've actually watched growing up or in your adulthood. You would have watched far more of Shane Williams than you would have Sir Gareth Edwards.
Yeah, true.
He
Oh,
did
that's
score a good
stuttering
try
throw.
against the All Blacks, though.
Yeah, it went all right, didn't it?
And he's got a statue of him up in the middle of Cardiff. So
Well, Shane's got one as well. You just can't see it because it's behind
it's
a
in the
poplar.
garden.
It's in
It's
his
got a
own
little fishing
it's in his own
rod.
hallway. It's in his own hallway. Yeah, exactly.
It's got a little fishing rod over the pond. Oh. Do you reckon that's a conscious decision by Clive Woodward to leave his collars up like Cantona? Cool.
Yeah, I like it.
An image
I
thing.
think it's cool. I think it's cool.
Scrum just disrupted by England, and that's the ball game.
So all they got to do now is just kick the ball away. Kick the ball away. Good chase.
We'll give it one last hurrah with Thomas.
It's a good kick.
Wanting to curl it into touch.
It's a really good
Very
kick.
good kick. Yeah.
Bet this is a good
Inside
one as
the
well,
last
man.
60 seconds.
Yeah. Job done.
Well, Johnny Wilkinson.
They know they've won it now, don't they?
Play going long again, which he's done in the last 40 minutes.
I reckon it happens to everyone in games, but at this moment, if you're winning, you're 2 scores up, you know that opposition can't win, basically. It's impossible. It's such a nice feeling, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful,
Where
yeah.
The game's won, you can relax, you can actually enjoy it a little bit.
At any level. It's at any level, it's a beautiful feeling.
Woodward taking Dan Luger off. It meant a couple of positional changes, but that man there, Mike Catt,
His aspirations as a youngster
Wow.
was to become a Springbok.
I'd probably give him man of the match.
Springboks are on their way home, but he's heading for Sydney in a semi-final
Yeah.
clash with the French.
He made the right choice, of course, in those days when he went to England. But just then it was interesting when the ball went back from the breakdown. It went back to Pat Purdsey, pushed Johnny Wilkins out of the way to put that ball into touch. Quite incredible usurping of superiority.
That's good.
Wales then.
Slick.
Taylor crunched in midfield.
It's the second time they used that move. First time they went wide, this time they went short.
Woodman clears it.
Defended well.
Oh, big low out the back. Cat flap.
Where's Wilkinson? Field goal.
That'd really rub it in, wouldn't it?
Get rid of it. Oh, he's gone for it.
He hit it well.
Oh, he's gone for it, Tommy. What a player.
And that was the end of the section for this very brave
Bound to happen, wasn't it?
Welsh team.
What a player. Yeah.
What a
I like
game.
this.
What a game.
No real celebrations from England. I like that from the players because they know it's not job done yet.
But also,
2 more to go.
you know, you're watching this there at the time, you've got no complaints really if you're Welsh. Yes, we were in it, played the first half really well, but we're just starved of possession. In the second half, never really got going, and England just sort of strangled Wales out of that game. And you can see, you can see why. You can see why they went on to win a World Cup. As much as
Yeah, you can.
joke
Yeah.
about it was a second half performance. England just shut shop completely. Discipline, tactically, positionally. Massive call for bringing Mike Count on.
The
Huge.
big
Made a difference.
experienced players just took over the game, and you think, well, the tempo the first half was played at was amazing to watch. Must have been brutal to play in, but actually it means that kind of anything can happen, and England didn't really want that. They didn't want that sort of game. Pump it long, make Wales turn, and sort your set piece out. And Mike Catt, what a difference. I mean, Matt Dawson was the best player on the field in the first half, I thought. Second half, Mike Catt, fantastic. I've just seen Ian Bolshaw in the background He was playing at Bath then with Gareth Cooper. He walked in and just said, "What's the hair all about? What's the lid all about?" But crikey, what a game! Brilliant game of rugby. Enjoyed that.
There's Kevin Morgan, rat.
The Welsh, they'll go back.
He's a little rat, isn't he? He's a bit ratty.
There I am. Look.
Oh, there he is.
Johnson.
Was that Chris White just gave you a big ruffle on the head?
What a great experience
Yeah.
for them this World Cup's been.
Oh, little 12-year-old ginger.
We've done ourselves proud. Take those messages on board. Really enjoyed him as captain, though. Really good bloke, really good leader, good player, sociable.
Exhorting the young players to carry on.
That's great. Enjoyed that.
There's a little bit of relief after this. You're disappointed. Everyone's disappointed, but there's a little bit of relief of right. You know your World Cup's over. You know how intense it is in these block periods of playing games, and it's just you can mentally switch off for a few days, because all the way through the World Cup you don't have time to switch off really. You go out when you can, socialise a little bit, but it's the next game. It's the next game. Who you're playing, analysis. So there is that element of that's it now. We can go. We can walk around the stadium, point, clap, wave. We can enjoy it, have a couple of beers together.
Very good.
Yes, England have had the threats going into the semi-final.
But yeah, I don't think you see much of a celebration from England, because I think they were genuinely worried during that game for large parts of it.
Yeah, and Clive said after that game, if we don't play better next week, we'll have no chance. If we play like that again. I thought second half they were great, but first half Wales were fantastic, absolutely fantastic, great to watch.
And when you consider that England before this game had
There we are, look, lap of honour.
so they had the best defence.
I probably led that.
Regarded as having the best defence
Yeah, half cut.
2003, but this Welsh team
Point.
scored 3 and could easily have scored another 3.
That's after four tries against New
Very
Zealand
good.
last weekend, or well, it's inconsequential.
I wonder what he said.
Martin Johnson then. To
Martin
reflect.
Johnson, you're through to the semi-finals of the World Cup, but just how tough was that contest?
Yeah, particularly first half. You know, I think we sort of battered ourselves into them, and they defended well and punished us on the break. And again, you know, they missed a couple of kicks, which was good for us. We had a lot of ball, a lot of territory, but the half breaks that we got, we didn't convert. So, you know, not great at half time. But I think the second half we pretty much dominated them. You know, disappointing to concede a silly penalty, and then, you know, they did well to finish that try at the end to bring him back into it. But yeah, we took control in the second half. Still a bit too sloppy, really, to be satisfied.
Very sweaty.
Occasions, wasn't it, when you needed composure and confidence? And
The interviewer is quite tall, because Jono's 6'7" in studs.
I thought so at times. But yeah, I mean, you know, we were down against Samoa, we were down against Wales, and we battled back. I think the second half, you know, the way we started, I think they tried pretty quickly, and then we just.
He sweats like you on a night out, Flats.
Yeah, we kicked a penalty to the corner in the first half, and we should have taken 3. We didn't, but we went for it. So, yeah, I felt we had control pretty much the second half until they scored, and that was obviously made them dangerous because they were very sharp on the counter attack.
were you disappointed with the first 40 minutes?
Yeah, of course. You know, line out was poor again. We got hurried off the ball. We missed the, you know, guys were open and the ball went over the top of them. You know, we got turned over. And their defence was on top of us. In saying that, we were down their end most of the time. We didn't get the kicks at goal.
Has he got duct tape over his fingers because of all the rings he wears, or is that just?
I think it's all the sovereigns he wears.
Martin, we'll see you in Sydney.
Hang on, my kids are running in. Get out, you beast! Out, go, or I'll set Jono on you.
I think the
They're
overriding
animals.
emotion, Greg Martin,
There we are. Look,
the England
Brilliant.
skipper. And these guys can certainly stand tall, as
What a lid!
does their skipper.
it's Jim Rosenthal, I think.
Jarvis, you must be very disappointed, but can you
No, it's
take
not.
pride from your team's performance here this evening?
I think we're glad that throughout the tournament we've improved our performances week by week, but unfortunately this was a one hurdle that we couldn't get over, and the guys are very disappointed in the result. You know, we thought we had a good chance, especially going in at half time, but unfortunately England showed they were a bit too strong for us in the second half.
In that first half, a couple of tries, and perhaps you could have had an even greater lead.
Yeah, well, we were confident, and we went out with the attitude that we've got nothing to lose here. We should be bold and take them on. But unfortunately, we didn't manage to carry that off in the second half, and we couldn't build on a lead that we had.
Could have been 17-3, you see, Flats, half-time.
Yeah,
Rob Zeroli scores
exactly.
that try.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe Shane Williams has kicked through, stays in a little bit.
A
couple of kicks go over.
4 or 5 weeks. Unfortunately, we're out and we're on our way home, which is a very difficult thing because we've worked so hard to get this far. But we've got a Six Nations tournament to look forward to, and a lot of the guys that performed over the last few weeks will be around for quite a long time, and you've got to wish them a hell of a lot of luck, because if they keep working, then hopefully in a few years' time they'll be a great team.
Thanks very much, Colin.
Very true.
Well done, Chav. I enjoyed that. Good stuff.
Colin Jarvis, the 30-year-old.
Can you hear him singing Delilah?
2001. Summing it up pretty succinctly there, Tim Horan.
All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. England stole the victory from Wales. I'm not sure what actually happened. I'm not sure what happened following this game. A couple of people sort of told me that England might have won a World Cup. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember who won. But we will be back to bring you the return fixture. And this is England versus Wales in 2015. I certainly know how that game went.
Yeah, I remember how that went. I can't remember offhand now, but I might have been commentating on that game, and it might have been a bit awkward. And if I was,
no, you wouldn't,
next time we do this, it'll be even more awkward.
You wouldn't, mate. It's one of the main games. They wouldn't have had you in.
Actually, yeah, it must win, wasn't it? It must win.
It would have been Ugo, Ben Kay.
I tell you what, it was England against Romania thirds that I did. That's right.
Oh, I'm joking. I hope you are commentating, because I'm going to take you apart. I'm going to bring you down.
Yeah, I expect you're probably right. I think I might have been. Anyway, see you next time. We'll deliver you another one of these little specials alongside DHL at some point soon. We're looking forward to it. Hope you are too.
Yeah, I might do it like you next week, mate. I might do it lying down. All right.
Yeah, do it in bed. I don't get out of bed for less than 3 or 4 bowls of blueberry wheats and an almond croissant, and I was not offered that, so I'll stay in bed, thanks. I am naked from the waist down. See you next time. See you next time.
The Welsh supporters who journeyed out will be moving on to Sydney for the finals. It's England versus France and Australia and New Zealand next weekend.